Hey guys, what's up? TheFish here, back again, starting another new LP. I'm going to be playing Rimworld today. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Rimworld is a sandboxy space colony management type deal where you have to help some survivors from a space disaster, I guess, survive on an unknown and uncharted planet. See, their ship is broken up here, and they've crashed onto the surface and such. Now, it's still in early development. We're playing Alpha 2 today. It's the latest version as of the time of this recording. It was compiled at the end of February, so it's a couple of months old, but I haven't actually played it yet, so I'm really excited. It's made by Luddian Studios, a little indie developer, with the main guy there, Ty Sylvester. It's a great game. I had a lot of fun with the previous version. I'm sure I will with this version as well. And considering it's so early in development, it shows a lot of promise. I think it'll be amazing when it's final, when it's finished. And it's already very much playable. So if you like what you see, I do urge you to head over to rimworldgame.com. You can pre-purchase the game there. I believe it's $30, and that'll give you access to the alpha and the final game, and everything in between. So, with all that said, let's just get started here with a new colony. Now this is really cool, the AI storyteller. The game is sort of randomly generated, but the storyteller will sort of shape the randomness into kind of a story, an emergent story that's completely dynamic. So we'll start with Cassandra Classic because she's the normal one. I'll just run through these a little bit. So Cassandra, as you see here, creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension. So she's sort of normal mode. She's not too hard, not too easy. She'll throw things at you later on, harder than earlier. And then you have her sister, Chill Callie. She's basically the same but easy mode. So she'll be a little bit more forgiving, a little bit more easy. You have Phoebe Friendly. She's really nice. She's like the peace-loving, super friendly AI storyteller. So she won't do anything she thinks will hurt your colony too badly. She just wants it all to be very nice, very happy. Everyone super happy and surviving and loving each other. And then you have Randy Random. Mr. Randy Random, he's completely random. He essentially removes the storyteller element, I believe, but it's still there. It's just a lot more random. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to calm down a little bit. I'm just so excited to get in the game. It's falling over my words. And then you have Tough Cleopatra. So she's basically Cassandra again, but hard mode. We're just going to go Chill Callie. I just want to relax and have a bit of fun. So that'll be good for us, I believe. And now here we have 3 survivors. 3 people who are going to survive this disaster, and we have to help thrive, or at least survive, on this planet. You can edit the names, but you can't edit the stats. All you can do is randomize those. So let's see what we can find here. Ripley Newman, a female human colonist, 27 years old. So when she was a child, she was a scout. So born to colonial administrators from a small imperial power, Newman was enrolled in a youth program that taught military scouting skills. She learned to survive in the wilderness, to obey, and not to ask questions. So +1 construction, +3 shooting, +2 crafting, but she can't research. Then she became a starship janitor. While other passengers passed the years between star systems in long-sleep sarcophagi, Newman had to wake up at periodic intervals to perform inspections, check the navigation systems, and to oil the mechanoids. So that's +2 construction and +3 crafting. So she has her stats here. She's pretty average at construction. She can do a bit of growing. She can't research. She's not very good at mining, but she can shoot. She's got some melee skills, pretty much some of every skills. And she's pretty good at crafting. And she really likes crafting, so I believe that means she learns it faster. Yeah, it makes her better at it when she gets higher skills, so that's good. She has traits here. These don't mean anything. These are just a little bit of flavor, so we can RP it a little bit, but I'll probably forget. But we'll try. So she's a loner, but she's still chummy. Okay. So she's a loner, but she likes to talk to people, because that makes sense. Anyway, next. See if we can get a male here. Okay, a 25-year-old male human colonist. Caligari Mord. Childhood tragic twin. Caligari was drawn to the water from an early age and spent as much of his time as possible in and around it. His twin became trapped during a dive and did not survive. Caligari never returned to the water again. Oh, that's sad. So that's +1 growing for him, +3 research, -3 social, +2 cooking, +2 artistic, and +1 crafting. Now, in his adulthood, he was a space traveler. Caligari left his home behind, turning to the stars. He worked his way from planet to planet, taking on whatever jobs he could find to earn passage onward, rarely staying with the ship for long. Eventually, he obtained his own vessel, and has gradually attracted a quiet but effective crew. So, -2 construction, +3 research, -3 mining, +5 shooting, +4 melee. He's going to be our shooty and bashy guy, I guess. +2 medicine, +3 artistic, and +1 crafting. He can do everything. He's night blind, so he has no night vision. He can't see in the dark. And he's attentive. Again, these mean nothing, so we'll just pretend. So he's really good at research, and he really loves to research, so that's good. Artistic is really high, his melee is really high, and he likes melee. He likes to bash people. That's good. I like this guy already. So we're going to have Caligari Mord. And finally, our third and final survivor here, another male, Arcady Wright. Or Arcady Wright. Nah, he's incapable of violence. I want all my guys to be able to shoot and bash, because it's going to be very helpful later on. Timur Lonshank Hudson. I think because he's got this particular nickname like that, I think this is a backer, someone who's paid one of the higher tiers for the game. But we're not going to use him. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, let's go for this. We have Ella Karpov, a 36-year-old female human. Everyone's humans currently in the game, I believe. But she was a vat-grown soldier. Ella wasn't made as a person, but as an instrument of destruction. Grown in a bioweapons facility and taught combat during her accelerated growth, Ella still has a proclivity... Sorry, the font made it look like a word I didn't recognize. Proclivity for combat of all kinds and an aversion to human contact. So +4 shooting, +4 melee, -4 social. She can't warden and she can't doctor. And then she became a deep space miner. Ella did the sweaty, grimy work of pulling metal out of asteroids on a deep space rig. She used her hands-on industrial skills daily, and wasn't bad in a bar fight either. +3 construction, +7 mining, +2 melee. So she's really good at mining, and really good at melee and shooting, so we like her. She's a bit of a coward, and she has artificial arms. So we have Ella, Caligari, and Newman. What's the events tab? Oh, we can change the size of the map. Okay, we'll keep it normal. And so we're ready to go. Let's press start. We'll generate a world. The maps are randomly generated, of course. So here we go. The three of you awake in your long-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. I said survive really funny there. No matter. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is unforbid all these resources so our people can start gathering those. I'm also going to immediately start building a kind of battery bunker, because I know that previous versions you could leave your batteries outside and it'd be fine even if it rained, whereas now you can't do that. So we won't. So if we do it like this. Don't really know how big to make this, but we can see. I'm going to put down some solar panels like this as well. Now I'll finish off the wall, because I kind of want it to be in line with it. but then I will have useless space. I'm just thinking about the size of the batteries. So how big is this inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 inside. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we'll go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should be symmetrical. And symmetry is very nice because it means I won't freak out and get all OCD. Also put a nice metal floor in, keep the batteries off the sand, and of course the batteries themselves. Perfect. And we'll even put in a light, little standing lamp at the end there. And plug it in. Power conduit. And that should be our power taken care of. Let's unforbid those. And we haven't actually had a look at the map yet, so let's do that. So we have some Buffalo up there. Pretty open map. Now I'm going to not dig into the mountain. I want to make like a little town up here. Digging at the mountain is easier and safer. Ooh, some guns. So who is our beast soldier? I think it was Ella. So we have Ella, the Lee Enfield. These two can grab the pistols. And then finish off that building. Meanwhile, we don't have enough metal. So we will have these guys dig all this out. We should also think about setting up a farm. Now, the difficulty is we've got a lot of rock here and only a thin bit of dirt. So that's sort of going to limit where we can farm quite a lot. But I want to get a farm, even if it's just a small one. What am I looking for? They've changed the growing zones. Interesting. So now I guess they work just like other zones. Put it like that. Okay, cool. Works for me. We'll see how that works in a little while. I'm going to accelerate time a little bit. Hopefully someone will finish off all this construction soon. Yeah, they're getting there. Let's add this area to our home region. They'll make sure that if fires start or anything like that, they'll put them out within the home region. And they'll also clean up inside if they get the opportunity. So they're asleep. The game does have a day-night cycle. We need a meal source, and we don't have a lot of metal. We have a lot of raw food. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build a big old building to be our sort of communal area for now. We'll put some temporary beds in there, get them off the sand. But first thing I like to do is get my power set up, because then I don't have to worry, and these will be enough batteries for a while. But for now we need some more metal, so they're going to grab those. I'm going to keep on accelerated time for a little while they do all this. So they spent the whole day just chipping away at that big pile of iron. You always start with a big sort of rock formation of iron right off the bat. It's part of the starting area, I guess. Gives you some easily accessed materials, as well as being surrounded by some stuff that survived the crash. Periodically as well, other things will re-enter the atmosphere, other pods and such, so we can grab those if and when they become available. So they're nearly done grabbing all that metal. They'll start putting in the stockpile, so it'll finally show up over here. And I should talk about these actually. We have silver, which I believe is now used as currency. That's a little bit different to the last time I played, where you actually had dollars. And we have metal, obviously for building. We have potatoes, raw potatoes, we have berries. Nice to eat even when raw. So berries are new. They weren't in the game last time I played, I don't believe. I think everything just turned into a potato. When you like harvest bushes and things, they just turned into potatoes. But anyway, let's get on with our construction project. I think we're gonna build this. I don't know how big. Pretty big. Start there. That'll be one corner. Then we'll have we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. Okay, we want 11 internal dimensions, don't we? To make it even. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we'll put it back on. Now that should be symmetrical, although my mathematics abilities are absolutely atrocious. And we'll put a nice metal floor in there as well. So I believe that's the cheapest option. Yeah. Well, we could do concrete, but we can't do it on sand. I believe you can only do concrete on rock. Oh, no, you can do it on sand. But it's the same price, so we'll just use metal. Hey, go away. So they're going to build that. It'll take them a little while. It's quite large. And we should also plug it into the power. Let's plug it into the battery building. Just because. I'm going to take a little drink here. Lovely. Cool and refreshing. Okay, so they're going to sleep. We'll get them moved inside probably tomorrow. We'll also get the nutrient paste machine up and running and things like that. Let's accelerate it while they're asleep instead of sitting here watching them all creepy like. So my plan for this series, I'm just going to record in big batches and chop them up later, if and when there is a suitable pause in proceedings. But the way I'm talking today, there might not be, because I haven't shut up. Just so excited to play this game, I guess. Look at them go. Now that is some fast building work. They're clearly not government workers. Come on, finish it. You're so close. Perfect. Okay. So, important things. We want a nutrient paste machine. We'll just put that right at the back here. With a hopper, because they now need hoppers to feed in the stuff. What else do we need? Beds, furniture. Let's get them off the sand and inside. Just put 3 beds down there temporarily. We'll give them their own little houses at some point, but for now they can sleep there. Oh, butcher table. That's new. Oh, cool. So now we can actually hunt and eat the animals. I like that. Good. I don't really know where to put the lights. We'll put the furniture in first. So we're going to want a table. So they can sit and eat their food. Their paste. Oh, did they... Oh, there's no roof there. Oh, we made it just a little bit too big. There's a hole in the roof. Oops. Well, I guess we can just put a pillar in there. It'll be fine. Go in the roof, like that. Let's fast forward some more. Let's actually get rid of these sleeping spots so they move inside. I'm hoping this will be enough farm for these 3 for now. If not, then we're in trouble. But I guess we can go hunting. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is build a kitchen. Oh, yeah, we should put some lights in there as well. Where should we put them? Just put them in the corners, I guess. Like that. Hey, where are you going? Build. There we go. So that's good. And how big are these things? Oh, we have a thing. There's a solar flare going on. So we have no electronics. None of our electrical things are working. That's a shame, but not too big of a deal. So we want to build a butcher's table. I think I'll connect the kitchen on this side over here. So we can have a cook stove, actually, by this wall. Like so. I'm going to wall them off as well. This is just so I can see how big things are. And we'll probably have the door there. We just put the butcher's table right next to it. Like that. And then we'll wall it off. When I learn where everything lives in the interface, will be golden. So the door will be there. So 1, 2, 3. Might as well make it the same on both sides. I guess we can put supplies and stuff over there. And a floor. That should be good. We can figure out how to work the cooking. We're actually out of food. And a local squirrel has gone mad. Where's that guy? Which one? Him. Oh, so let's select our guys, get them recruited into the military. They will shoot and kill the squirrel, which they did. We'll unforbid that, so they will put it somewhere out of the way. And that reminds me, we should have our home zone here. There we go. And we need a light in there as well. Like that. Okay, so we're up to the end of day 5. We've made good progress. Newman got slightly injured somehow, I guess, from the squirrel. Now we have low food. That's a problem. So... oh, and it's raining. A rainy thunderstorm. I'm actually going to take Ella out to hunt a buffalo. But first I'm going to set up some zones, I guess. I have a couple of stockpiles. There we go. Let's see. This one, I guess, can be for foods and meats. This one can be for animals. Not humans, so we don't eat humans. I guess we can change this one to not allow animal corpses, so they'll be stored in there. And we'll take Ella, recruit her into the military, and go see if we can get her to kill some buffalo. So we can eat, because we're out of food. In the meantime, these other two, we will have harvest these berry bushes. Get some berries. Some agaves, I guess. I think we can eat those. And down here as well. Let's just get all the food we can. And we'll have Ella kill that muffalo. Get it. Kill it. She's a pretty good shot, but I guess she has a vat-grown soldier. So she should be good, right? Come on. Get it. No, not that one. It's using its friends as a muffalo shield. Man, these things have a lot of hit points. They are like space buffalo, though, so it makes sense, I guess. Finish it off. Come here. Murder it. And we can eat it. There we go. So we'll unforbid it and prioritize the hauling. And she should take that back home, and then we can eat it. Nom. We'll also unforbid all this metal, so we can go grab that if they get the time. So we're harvesting the plants, so we're going to have a little bit of food. So that's good. There's a traveler. So I need to make somewhere where we can keep him prisoner. Let's just keep him in the energy room for now. We'll grab Eller again. Where'd he go? There he is. Arrest Bradshaw. Let's see, how do we work this butcher's table? I think it's something like this. We'll see if that works. Actually, we'll do two, because we have two animals. So Ella successfully captured that guy whose name I've forgotten already. Bradford? Brad Pitt? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, there we go. Bradshaw. And then Ella can go to bed, because she needs a break. She's been working hard all day, hunting and gathering assholes. So we need a warden. That's kind of important. Only one person can really do it. And we get a researcher and a doctor as well, while we're in the window. So we're still short on food, which sucks. I guess cooking is what we need for butchery. We'll turn crafting on as well, just in case. Pass. Oh, we can name our place. So this is a shithole. It's not a good place to live. It's very sandy. You know what? I'm going to name it after the setting of one of my favorite movie series. Or at least we're going to call it what it was in the fourth movie, the prequel. We're going to call it Rejection. The series I'm talking about, of course, is Tremors. Okay. So we're now Rejection. Oh, hey, butchery! Ugh. Wow, they give a lot of meat. What about this squirrel? But the squirrel doesn't give much meat. Nah. Oh, they're actually different meats. That's cool. So that should be plenty of food for a little while. I wonder if meat goes into the paste dispenser too. Oh, yeah. We should probably try and recruit this guy. You know, he's got a pretty high loyalty threshold, unfortunately. But we should be able to convince him that we all need to work together to survive. I'm sure he'll understand that we had to take him prisoner. Can't be too careful in this day and age. Oh, don't! No! Ugh. She's eating the raw meat. That's gross. Oh, raiders. One raider, Jono, the biologist, he has a pistol. Oh, I'm gonna go feed him some squirrel. That's disgusting. Let's just cook some simple meals here. Let's make 10 simple meals. Get some of that meat cooked. These people stop being disgusting. So what do these drop? I gave fruit. That makes sense, I guess. But nobody is hauling. So we have plenty of food laying around, just not in our stockpiles. But that's okay, people will catch up in a little while. Hey, Bradshaw, we kinda need your help. We have a Jono up here. A biologist with a gun. He's gonna come and try and murder us. He has a cool haircut. Sorry. So Ella is cooking. So it takes 10 food to cook. Good to know. And we're finally putting some food in the stockpiles. Excellent. So I think what I'll do is wait for this raider to attack. Once we get rid of him, I will take a little break. When we come back, we will start thinking about some housing for these guys. Let's speed it up until that guy attacks. We should be okay. Here we go. Okay, everybody get up, get down, and all that jazz. I don't know if the silver counts as cover, so... So Eller's going to start shooting at him really early because she's got a really accurate gun. It's got a really good combat system, by the way. It has... oh, we need to build another bed real quick. So we can capture this guy as well. And then Ella can go and get him. Yeah, it has a really good combat system. Works really well. Things like this count as half cover. And, walls count as full cover. You can shoot around walls and duck behind half cover. Kind of like any third-person or first-person shooter. Works really well. And the AI is pretty intelligent. AI for the raiders, that is. They will always try and take cover and return fire. But as day 8 dawns, I'm going to call this little recording session to an end. Just a brief break. So there might not even be a gap for you guys. We'll see. But anyway, as always, thank you for joining me. If you like these sort of laid-back, sandboxy type games, do make sure you let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to do more of Rimworld and other games I have plans to do. But for now, thank you once again for joining me. I've said that once, but let's just do it. And I've been TheFish, as always. See you next time.